From New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
My studio audience. You pack them in here, boy. I'm doing okay. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. I find that my evening TV watching has changed a lot. Like, I like the evening news that goes national. I mean, I watch a little local news, but I like the national news. With that man, Jeff. Huh? Jeff Lore. I like that. Yeah. You know, it's soothing. And then I swing into Two Broke Girls. But I like that show. Where was I when it was actually on TV? But double episodes. And then I found myself, oh my gosh, watching, and I didn't watch it get lit, but I did check it out. The Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. It is magnificent. It's magnificent. I gotta tell you, this star on the top is everything. So it's a 70, it weighs, by the way, 900 pounds, this star. It's a 75-foot Norway spruce. It's 75 years old. The lights extend 5 miles. Wow. Yeah, Swarovski crystals for the star. It's really beautiful, you know? And then I turned away. I'm not buying into Christmas. No, no, no. But this is beautiful. Then the White House Christmas trees. Well, you know what? I like the red trees. For somebody else, not for me. Quite frankly, they seem very devilish. You know, I prefer a traditional green tree. Fake, please. I also don't like the national tree outside. This tree is horrible. With that cheap-looking star on top. I don't like it. And then the new thing with trees is black trees. You buy a black tree and then the lights look all good. I mean, I get it. Something devilish about that, though. Just give me a boxed, big, giant, fake tree, plug it up, and go. You ever find a bird or critters in your tree when you get it home, the real ones? We have. Back in the day, yeah, exactly. That's what turned me off all along to real trees from my real life. All right, so look, this is a really disgusting story. I need you to pay close attention, okay? There are new sexual allegations against the former CBS executive Les Moonves. There is this actress, her name is Bobby Phillips, and she says that back in 1995, allegedly, she says, her manager set her up with a meeting with Les. So at the time, he was the president of Warner Brothers. So Les shows, like they're in the office, they're talking, there's pictures of Les's family there on the desk, and you know, it's all nice. Then he keeps a project easel. So they both got up to look at the project easel. They're in the office, the door is closed, nobody else is there. Allegedly, he goes to her, "Look how hard you make me." Be my girlfriend and I'll put you on any show. Allegedly, she then, look, allegedly he then grabbed her neck and forced her to her knees to give him oral sex. Well, the phone rang, and so then she was able to run out. But can't you just bite? Like, if somebody forces you oral sex, don't you just bite? Squeeze and bite, squeeze and bite. Right. In the name of Jennifer Aniston, what is she gonna do? So the latest allegations could cost Les his $120 million bucks that he still owed from his thing, if proven that this woman, that he's tried to keep this woman quiet. And that's what she's saying, allegedly, that he has been trying to keep her quiet. Back in 2017, he told her agent, look, through text, see, this is what a dumbbell he is. So smart, so stupid. On text, here you go. And by the way, the agent saved all the text. So it looks like you're going down, Moonves. Look, let me tell you some of them. If Bobby talks, I'm finished. Along with, in 2017, he offered her a starring role on a new show, one of his new shows, and offered her a $1,500 walk-on. $1,500? First of all, I'm not messing with you anymore. Second of all, what an insult, you pig. So then he offered her $5,000, you know, for the role, and she turned it down. And he kept telling the agent, allegedly, you know, just offer her anything just to keep her quiet. It's all on text. Well, this is what he says. As opposed to just saying, I deny any of this, you know, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. He says, I strongly believe the encounter with Miss Phillips more than 20 years ago was consensual. So he's admitting it. You know what, Julie Chan, you really got something going on over there. Then again, you knew what you got when you married him, in the name of the first Mrs. Moonves. Well, so an expose came out one day after it was reported that expose came out about, you know, the latest Moonves stuff. One day after it was reported that Julie Chen will be back on Big Brother. And Celebrity Big Brother. She doesn't need to be on TV. Like back out, get a divorce, get all the money you can. Nobody wants to see you on TV. You represent something that is probably, like you knew, all those women. And getting off the talk is not the answer. Just get off TV. I think Eve looks bored when I see the talk. She looks like bored as hell. And she doesn't need the money. You know, she's married to that billionaire. She's like, what I'm doing here? Okay. By the way, when I was watching Jeff last night on CBS, Melody Hobson was there, and she did a report last night on a survey that found that women earn less than half the money that men earn. You saw it too? Yes. It used to be that we thought women earned 80 cents to every man's dollar. Now it's 49 cents. 49 cents, girls, what are we going to do? And we can't, I mean, we could fight, but we have to fight for more than just raises. You know, we have to fight for more than just raises. For instance, you know, and Melanie was, and I was like, to the TV. I was talking to you through the TV, Melody. I was like, yeah, you know, we have got to get these employers to have paid leave when women go on maternity leave. And also paid leave when women go to take care of, you know, one of their elders, their parents or their grandmother or something like that. Or their children. I mean, not every member of the family, you know, not your cousin Carol down the street. No, but, you know, but the reason that, and because of this 49 cents, that's why women are not able to save for retirement like men. So we've got nothing at the end of the day. We've got to do better. She was very compassionate when she talked about it. However, she doesn't need a dime in her life. She married George Lucas. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, she's swimming in money. Swimming in money. So, Elton John fans are fuming. Well, you know he's a diva. So, he's 71, and he canceled a sold-out performance in Orlando this week, 30 minutes after the show was supposed to start. Now, he said because of an ear infection. Well, people were complaining, you know, like, I already paid for parking, I have a hotel, I paid for the flight, I booked my babysitter, I'm turned up from the bar. We got food. Look at all the people, look at all the people. I mean, I would be furious. I would be furious. And the ear infection, you could say, all right, well, that is a big deal because he's got to put that earbud in his ear to sing and, you know, like that. But he also travels at 71 with a band of doctors. There's no doctor who could have told you, you know, like, look in his ear. Really? I don't believe a word of this ear infection thing. I don't believe it. I don't, and the show will be rescheduled and refunds will be allowed, but what about the refunds for the babysitter and the bar and the food and the flights and the parking? I would be absolutely furious. And by the way, I still don't believe the ear infection thing, just saying. I think that a lot of these old divas feel entitled to be able to just get away with treating you, their fans, any way they want, and for whatever reason, you'll still love them. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you'll be back. Yes, you will. Don't act like you won't be there. You'll be back. That's an old diva for you. Okay. By the way, I want to shout out to Caesar from the Black Ink crew. I like him. You know, yeah. I checked him out last night, you know, in and out of watching the show. I'm like, he's so grown. Like, this show has been on for quite some time. And remember how it started, but he now has a tattoo empire. And I like your growth, Caesar. I like your growth. So, now back to Matt Barnes. Or, excuse me, introducing Matt Barnes. He's still fighting with his ex, Gloria Govan, the woman that he won sole custody from, 2-year-old twins, boys. I still can't figure out how that happens. Like, how does a woman lose custody of 10-year-old boys to some man? How does that happen? Well, he doesn't think that he's supposed to be giving Gloria the $20,000 a month that he's been giving her all along, because he's saying his career is not what it used to be. Matt is with the kids 71% of the time, because he's got full custody, and Gloria's with them 29% of the time. And Wednesdays, they go for, I don't know what it is about Wednesdays, but they go for dinner. She goes for dinner with the kids on Wednesdays. I don't. Well, he says that he makes around $150,000 a year, and he should be paying about $2,700 a month. But isn't he involved in medical marijuana business? He owns stores. Yup, that's money, honey. What you hiding, Matt? Look, here's the point. You are the full provider for these kids, and she is asking for a lot. And whether he has, $1 million or $5 million, you don't deserve $20,000 a month. These kids aren't around you enough. You lost custody, which means. And unless I hear about a drug problem or, mentally incapacitated or something like that, all I can look at you as is a low down, dirty woman. Yeah. There's only two reasons that a woman loses custody for the kids. An abuse problem, substance or something like that, or mental issues. By the way, Matt's having a baby with another girl. That's okay. That's Beverly Johnson's daughter. Yes, the model. They look good. On a side note, good news for Tyrese. The judge recently ruled that Tyrese doesn't have to cover his ex's child care costs if they weren't related to work. Well, she was trying to soak him. Norma said in court that she tells the court, when they asked her, what is she doing? She's like, living life. What a dumb thing to say. Like, not trying to find, I'm trying to find work, or I'm really stupid. Anyway, so good for you, Tyrese. So then he'll pay for, I guess if she needs an Uber to a job interview. Like, in other words, sprinkle breadcrumbs. Don't give her the money. Good, good. Good. When I came this morning, I was so delighted. The sun was perfect outside, down our street. And I saw you guys outside looking beautiful. Thank you for being here. Thank you. So the thank you. Thank you. So the Washington Redskins are being slammed for signing this man, a player who was arrested 3 days earlier for domestic assault. His name is Reuben Foster. He does look scary. He was arrested at a hotel in Florida on Saturday night. He was there with his girlfriend. They were playing a game the next night. In other words, the players were all in the hotels and, the girlfriend was there in the room. The girlfriend alleges that he slapped the phone out of her hand, pushed her in the chest, and smacked her in the face. She's got a cut on her collarbone. So he got cut from San Francisco 49ers by Sunday morning. But 3 days later, the Redskins picked him up. So what does that say? What does that say? It says not a goddamn thing. This is so sick. I mean, Redskins, you wouldn't take Colin Kaepernick because he took the knee? But you're gonna take an alleged abuser? Are you out of your mind? I can't stand organized sports. They're producing a whole lot of nonsense, and the people who own, and it's not the players, it's the people who are in charge. You all allow them to do anything they want until you use them up and hang them out to dry. They spent spend all their money, and that's that. And they're at the car wash like bums. Bums. So he's with the Redskins. They won't let him practice with the team. They won't let him exercise with the team. They won't let him be on the field with the team. But he's still signed with the team. So the team says that they're going to do a thorough investigation. If he's found guilty, they won't play him. So he goes for arraignment on January 3rd. But Redskins, why'd you sign him? Why'd you sign him? And girl, you better not be lying. Although there are some things in the past that she alleged about him as well. So we'll see where this goes. But you know what? Speaking of athletes, I want to shout out to this 18-year-old kid. His name is Kalen Bennett. So Kalen just made history as the first autistic athlete to be offered an NCAA scholarship. Isn't that wonderful? So he's gonna play for Kent State in Ohio, and I think that's terrific. I think that's terrific. His mom is gonna move close to the campus, at Kent State, to make sure that he's good, because don't trust those no good. They're gonna treat him just like an NBA athlete. From the girls, to the gifts, to the luring him to things. Yeah. So let me give you his stats. First of all, he's 6'10". I mean, 300 pounds. He didn't walk until 4, and he also didn't talk until 7. I wish him good luck. Good luck, boy. Good luck. All right, everybody. We got more great show for you. Up next, the Hot Talk panel is here to break down the hottest topics of the week, including Amanda Bynes' comeback. So grab a snack and come on back.